Hey Griddle Nation, on this episode of What's the Sizzle, I'm going to show you how to smoke in this brand new Bronco series. I've got some barbecue ribs I want to do, but in order to be able to do those, we've got to get this taken care of to get this ready to go for that. When you first pull it out of the box, you can't just start cooking right away. There's a few things we need to do to make sure we get this taken care of. Let me walk through these steps with you.
The first step is to ensure that you always have your ashtray and your grease tray both intact and ready to go. You don't want to have a mistake on your hands. After that, we're going to fill up the hopper with a little bit of our wood pellets. The best part is you can see exactly how much pellets you're putting in right there on the side of the equipment. Next, we're going to make sure we open up our door whenever we're going to start up the equipment. The last thing you want to do is have creatine build up, and then next thing you know, you're going to have a big explosion on your hands. Instead, open up the door just to make sure it's safe whenever you're starting it up. Now that we've started up the smoker, we're going to set the temperature to 350 degrees and let that come up to temp. Let's go ahead and close the door so we can get that there. Once we have it up to 350 degrees, we're going to allow it to smoke for 20 minutes. You'll see some white smoke like this, and that's normal. Now that we've smoked it for 20 minutes, we're going to go ahead and raise our temperature up to 420 degrees, and we're going to let that go for another half an hour. We want to make sure not to skip these steps. There's a lot of factory oils and things like that inside of this that we want to make sure that we burn out.
Now that we've got this smoked in, we're pretty much done and ready to cook. We're going to go ahead and turn this off for now, but here soon we're going to do some ribs, St. Louis style, and I want you guys to come back and check that out. Let's see what this beast can actually do. I'm excited to get into this thing and find out exactly what we can smoke up and how great it's going to taste. All right, we're going to try this cherry hickory barbecue rub on some St. Louis style ribs here. We're actually going to hit these pretty heavy.
You'll notice throughout this cook, there's plenty of space on top to really provide this as an awesome table for prep space. I absolutely love this, that I could do everything right on top of the smoker, and when I was done, I could even pick up the food and be able to organize it from there as well. I didn't have to worry about an additional side table. I didn't have to worry about setting something else up. It was all there ready to go for me and made it extremely easy to be able to handle everything right out of the smoker. We used pats of butter along with some local honey and some additional seasoning to really make this pop. The additional honey not only added some flavor to it, but it helped create like a sauce so this thing could baste right in the foil as it finished the rest of the cook. It was absolutely delicious. We essentially let these ribs go at 225 degrees throughout the entire cook. I cooked them for about 3 hours uncovered and then went 2 hours covered, and then they came out absolutely amazing. We use some apple juice as well, right down in the tray that's built in right inside the smoker. It's awesome. Just be able to pull it out whenever you want to clean it, but also just be able to pour the juice right in. And so having a little bit of extra apple juice in there definitely made it so these things came out extremely moist. It was awesome.
So these two guys are stealing the show tonight to make some amazing St. Louis ribs. A little bite to it. Let's give it a try. You immediately get the hint of cherry in that from the cherry seasoning. It's got a tender bite to it, but it's still got a little bit of tack. So it's not just falling off the bone. It's got a little bit of texture to it. It's really good.
If you have any questions, please feel free to jump down to the comments below. I'll be happy to answer those for you. And please don't forget to like, follow, and share. There's nothing that helps me out more than anybody that can give out the content to others that also need to see it.